Well, hello there, everyone, and thank you for your time this morning. I have a message from the divine, and it is one of peace and love, and is one that is important in these trying times. We're going to be discussing balance, divine balance, and what that means, and how that's can make a difference in your life when you strive for balance, because it is the way of nature, and it is a divine way for us to lead our lives. And I believe that it will be helpful to delve into that in this moment, as we are in times that allow for the question to be brought up. What I mean is, divine balance is a part of who we are. We are made male and female. We have masculine and feminine energies. We are made up of beautiful dualities. And when those dualities are out of balance, it can cause a problem at a very fundamental level. We are witnessing that. We witness it every day, but we are witnessing that more collectively now. And so this is a collective message as to how we can reestablish balance within. I think first it comes in acknowledgement that that is a requirement, and an acknowledgement that we are even a duality within ourselves. Masculine and feminine energies are complementary. We have a masculine and feminine avatar, even in nature. Within our human form, we have both masculine and feminine energies. And these masculine and feminine energies are important to be in balance. And when they are not, the human form, the human avatar, with its mind, body, and spirit, can get out of balance. And we have to remember what is uniquely positive about this duality and how it should complement each other, even within. As we walk on this earth and walk with the divine in this plane, we are both masculine and feminine energy, even though we are in the same, or we are in a female or male body. There's both masculine and feminine energies within. And these two energies need to be in balance. And we do that by ascribing, understanding, acknowledging both, and allowing both to be present within our form. Not putting one above the other, but allowing both to work in conjunction with each other. As a female in this avatar, my body leads with the feminine aspect, as this body is a creative portal. The womb allows the human form to be created with divine energy. Therefore, the vessel must be feminine. While this is a feminine form, it does not mean that the masculine energy is not present. The same goes for the masculine energy. The masculine body leads in a strong physical form. Create that way to be protective and energetically physical in creation and recognition of force. To be a driver of divine protection. When these two energies are out of balance within the human form, it can cause disease, even physical disease. When you're not in recognition or awareness of both your feminine aspects and your masculine aspects, you are out of balance. Collective energy works the same way. When we are not aware of, or we assign more to one energy, be it masculine or feminine, then we are out of balance. Today we are out of balance because we have erroneously and horrifically, in some instances, stamped down the feminine energy and made it less in mind, body, and spirit. And that is not where that is. It allows one energy to become out of balance and more, and the other to be clamped down, silenced in many ways, in which that silence can no longer be tolerated here. We must allow ourselves within to remain in balance and allow the collective energy to be in balance. So when we see certain tasks or developments or laws or anything that stamps down the feminine energy, causing it to be out of balance with the masculine energy, that's a problem. Because the duality of nature is going to see that the feminine energy is stamped down and another energy will come in to balance that, because it is duality that makes it a whole. And so one energy will take over more. Let me see if I can explain it within the human avatar. When you are injured and let's say one of your limbs, your leg, like in my example, one of my legs was hurt, then the other leg takes on more because there's a requirement of balance in order to move forward. So the other leg takes on more. And that is a natural course of things. But in the natural course of things, when another energy takes on more in the collective, that energy can be destructive because both energies are required on a collective plane as they are within the body. Especially if it's for a long time. Within the body, you see that in the form of a limp. The body no longer moves forward gracefully. It limps forward. We are no longer in a moment where we need to limp. We need to strive. We need to strive in grace. And that means we need to bring back balance within our bodies, within our energy, within the collective. Love is beautiful and to be shared amongst ourselves. But that sharing of energy requires balance and a recognition that this is the way of nature and this is the way to enable the creative energy to move forward. Thank you. When we see the collective energy of both the masculine and feminine out of balance, we can be led to believe or see or even ascribe to the masculine energy leading, which is not the way and can become harmful without the compassion of the feminine energy, without that connection. It wants what it wants. It strives forward. It's aggressive and destructive. We can see that played out on a collective level, even now. So there's a call for justice, there's a call for balance, there's a call for balance within. And there is a need for us all, individually within the collective, to remember that even on an individual basis, we are both masculine and feminine. Another way to describe it is to understand that while you are in a avatar on this plane, one or the other, while you may present as a female or present as a male, whichever way you present, doesn't matter. You are naturally aware more of your masculine or feminine aspects because of your masculine or feminine physical. You know about them. I know from experience that many times when I'm led in the feminine energy, I must reflect and allow my masculine energy to come forward in order to create successfully. So in a way, we have to come outside of our bodies and remember that we are all eternal energy, and go within to grasp that balance and allow that balance to happen so that peace can be reflected within. Here and now, I am a female. but I'm also physically, but I'm also an eternal being that transcends here and now, that is, and that contains both feminine and masculine energy. When you reside in both those energies and allow both those energies to come forward, you are able to witness and allow the beauty of love within to grow in a natural way so that you can continue to become a better version of yourself. But in order to do that, you need to be in balance. And that's going to take getting outside of your presentation and allowing the mind to perceive things perhaps in a more compassionate or a more aggressive way, depending on which balance you need. The connection needs to be clear, and in order for the connection to be more clear and to grow more in depth, you must have balance in that connection. So this is a message for all of us to remember that we are divine souls within this avatar, and that we need to be in balance so that we can connect more spiritually, mentally, physically, mindfully, and allow that awareness to be more full so that we can accomplish greater things within this avatar. I hope this message helps and gives clarity in this moment while we see a lot of aggressiveness, ego-based energy that's out of balance. It's not saying that we don't need that. We need both feminine and masculine energies that are in balance. We need compassion. We need connection. We need softness. We need empathy. We need those as much as we need fierce, protective, clear, concise understanding of the moment. So allow yourself to be in balance and allow yourself to be guided in this beautiful manner with awareness of all, because you can do that. Awareness of all and awareness of both in this duality of this nature. And then you'll be able to see with a wider range and grow with a clear perspective of what's needed in the moment. So a lot of this changes. We are dynamic as well. We'll talk about that next time. But I hope this helps, and I hope that you understand that you are both within feminine and masculine, and that collectively we are both. And that in this moment, we need to become more in balance. In this moment, we need to connect with love that allows for the compassion and justice to be present at the same time in balance. It's very, very important that we not overlook and see feminine energy as less weak, and that we don't dismiss masculine energy and see it as not needed and somehow needing to be eliminated. That is not the case, because we are energy. All of us are just energy, and our energy needs to remain in balance. I hope this helps. Thank you for your time. And until next time, I don't know when that's going to be. Just going on here as I'm led. Stay in love, my peeps, and I love you.